I need to underline that there is no LGBT-free zones in Poland. There is only left-wing activists who create displays and illegal hang and send you a picture, and you believe it. So once again, I call you to maintain seriousness of your office, but go to the point. Thank you very much for providing us, at last, definition of rule of law. In your interpretation, rule of law in Poland is violated by, first, adoption of the anti-terrorist law, even that you know there is similar in the other member states. Secondly, appointment of the judges. The same way like in Spain. Do you know that we appointed the council, the judicial council, by the parliament, like in Spain, by the same majority, like in Spain? And you say what? In Spain, everything is good. But in Poland, you harm rule of law. This is equal treatment. Then, in your definition, even existing of one big conservative profile television is harm rule of law. Then, only debate over abortion itself, no approving anything, only debate, harm the rule of law in your definition. Then, adoption of solution in civil law to defend the good name of Poland, being a fundamental right of every citizen or every country. You say that this still harming rule of law. Then, prohibition of the political activities of the judges, which is fundamental thing for independence of judges. You say, we have this in the constitution, by the way, and in your opinion is against rule of law. Then, not providing the leftist organization with more money of public funds. Then, finally, adoption of regional family rights law. Yes, it's true. In your interpretation, defending family law is harming rule of law. And then we go to the conclusion. Everything which is not leftist is harming rule of law in your interpretation. That's why I need to ask you something. Did you even understand what is rule of law? More, what democracy is? Do you know that the fundamental thing of democracy, on European values, is freedom of speech, freedom of express, and right to create political group, Christian political group, conservative political group, like Robert Schuman did. And I need to tell you something. We in Poland know this kind of ideology. In past, the communists used the language I tell you. The communists call censorship call the principles of freedom, the restriction of religious practice, freedom of conscience. And today you call the left-wing bandit beating a man, child arrested for his beliefs, and supporting a traditional family, you call attack on tolerance. And I tell you something, and I want to underline something. And I am not surprised that the new monument in Germany, Lenin, murderer, tyrant, is not bother you. But the maintain of family values in Poland does. Shame on you. Shame on you. Thank you very much.